Microsoft is running another one of those Xbox Ultimate sales right now, so I thought it would be a good idea to go through the list, tell you guys what I would recommend, and also point out some of the easy games you can pick up for gamerscore. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And even though this video is going to be very similar to the one I did during E3 when they ran their previous sale, I had a whole bunch of people hit me up asking me to do a recommendation video. Seems you guys do like it. I'm also going to try to point out which titles are in EA Access or Xbox Game Pass so you could save more money if you don't want to buy the game outright. There are also a couple other deals going on here. Microsoft is offering like 3 months of Xbox Live Gold for $10 as well as 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for $10, so check out those deals if you aren't already a member. And this sale goes on from July 19th, it's already 2 days old, and it ends on July 30th, and there's like 700 items on sale here. So I'm going to go through the list as fast as I can. I'm going to tell you what I think is good for the price and point out some of the games that you can increase your gamer score if you're into that type of stuff. I know not everybody is, but you'd be surprised by how many people actually ask me, hey Rand, how can I get a million gamer score like you? And I usually respond with some easy ones. So right off the bat, I'm on Store Parser because honestly I own almost all these games. I wouldn't be able to see the actual deals and what you're getting, so I like using this website. It's a very handy website to check the deals out and to see like price history and stuff. So I recommend using this one, and I'll have a link in the description if you want to see it for yourself. So first off, I would actually recommend Abzu. I think it's a really cool game, easy 1000. However, it's also in Xbox Game Pass. Agents of Mayhem for $7.50, I would recommend that. It's a fun game. It just wasn't a fun game for $60, but it's a pretty cool time for $7.50. It's from the makers of Saints Row. I wholeheartedly recommend Alan Wake's American Nightmare for $2.50. Ark, I'm not going to really say anything about. I don't really care for this game, but $11. Right, that's Ark Aberration, that's what they're called. Oh no, here's the regular Ark right here, $24. I don't know about that, but I know it has its fans. Semblance, this is another easy 1000 gamer score, $4. It's not actually that bad of a game either, although it is very short. All the Assassin's Creed games are on sale. I actually would recommend Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag for $12. I'd recommend Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection for $20 as it features 3 Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. I actually like those quite a bit. And Assassin's Creed Origins, that's kind of up to you guys. I wasn't really a fan of how they turned the franchise into something else, but a lot of people do like it, and it is 50% off. Although I think it's been on sale for cheaper. Not really sure about that. So what do we got here? Back to the Future. If you like Telltale games like Back to the Future, for $6, pick it up, and it's also easy 1000 gamer score. Bastion for $7.50. This is a really good game. Pick this up. I recommend both the Batman games. Batman Arkham Knight, which is the premium edition for $20, comes with all the DLC, as well as Batman Return to Arkham, which is 2 Batman games, Arkham Asylum as well as Arkham City. So for basically $30, you can get all the Batman games. Totally worth it. And I also would recommend the Telltale versions of the Batman. You have Season 1 of Batman the Telltale series and Enemy Within. So I think those are some of the best Telltale series out there. So pick those up. I actually really like Battlefield 1, especially for $15 plus. Actually, is that $15? That's the Revolution, right? I'm pretty sure this is the Revolution, and that's like everything. Let's see if that actually includes everything. It does. Battlefield 1 base game and Battlefield 1 Premium Pass, so definitely recommend Battlefield 1 for 15 bucks. And I mean, if you haven't really played any of the other ones, Battlefield 4, Hardline, or Battlefield 1, there's a $40 bundle. That bundle here, that would actually be pretty cool. Let's keep on moving. All the Bioshock games are on sale, 360 back compat, but I recommend Bioshock Collection on the Xbox One for $19. If you haven't played this yet, do yourself a favor and buy it and just play it. Here we have some easy 1000 gamer score games. Bushido Black and White Bushido, really short game, maybe like an hour to get the 1000. And Black to Fall, which is a game like Inside or Limbo. Decent game, very easy 1000 gamer score. Blue Dragon, cool JRPG if you want back and pat on the 360 for $5. The Borderlands games are on sale on back and pat or the Xbox One version, the collection, which is what I recommend at $19.80. I recommend Fallout 3 for, well, that's the DLC. I know Fallout 3 is on sale, so, but if you haven't played Fallout, get it, although it's in Game Pass. Brothers for $6, I recommend that, although it's an Xbox Game Pass. Easy, $1,000 as well. Bulletstorm, I actually really recommend this for $15. It's a really damn good time, and I'm disappointed we didn't get a sequel, so pick that up. Burnout Paradise, 100%, $20, that's a good deal, although I believe it's coming to the Vault soon. You know, EA Access $5 for a month or $30 for a year, so keep that in mind. The Call of Duty games, Advanced Warfare for $19. Yeah, you know what? I think for $19, it's worth a playthrough for just the campaign. No to Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, skip that because it's bad. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare combined with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'd say yes because I really enjoyed both these games a lot. But I understand if you'd want to go for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare remaster for cheaper, and I don't really see an Infinite Warfare standalone here. But I really, really enjoy Infinite Warfare, and I love Modern Warfare Remastered. I think this is a little bit too expensive for Call of Duty World War II at this point. It's $38, unless it's on sale on the next page. Maybe wait on that one. It's good, but it's not really that good. Castlevania, like, everybody loves Castlevania. If you don't have it yet, it's $5. City Skylines, that's also an Xbox Game Pass. People really love that game. Conan Exiles, $30. It's in just came out of game preview. A lot of people really like that. It's an easy 1,000 as well. Trust me, you can get 1,000 in that game in about an hour. Cuphead, I recommend that for $16. This game never really goes on sale that much, and when it does go on sale, it's only like a couple dollars off. One of the best games of this generation. I don't have any really opinions on the Dark Souls series, so that'd be your discretion. Darksiders Fury Collection comes with Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2. I recommend both those games, however, both those games are also in Xbox Game Pass, so keep that in mind. Dead Island Definitive Edition, I recommend this one for $5, not this one here, because even though this one comes with another game, Riptide for $10 total for both, this one's the only one worth playing, and it's also an Xbox Game Pass. So you can save a lot of money by just subscribing to Game Pass. Dead Rising, I recommend Dead Rising 1 for $8. I wasn't a fan of 2. Dead Rising 4 is what, $23? It's been cheaper before. $23 is, I don't know, if you haven't really gotten it yet, do you really need to get it now? It's not like it's a must play or anything, so I'd maybe pass on that. Death Squared is free with games with gold. Defense Grid 2 for $2. Yeah, that's a really good game. I totally recommend that if you're into tower defense type games. Pass on Destiny. I'd recommend both the Deus Ex games. $1.50. Holy crap for Deus Ex Human Revolution. Love this game. And then $6 for Mankind Divided, or $9 if you want the game with like the season pass and stuff. I think that's like, you know, a really, really good deal. $30 for Diablo 3. It's a great game. Still expensive. Still $30. You know, Blizzard games really don't go on sale that often. I really like Diablo 3, so I'd recommend that. Dirt 4, $15. It's also an Xbox Game Pass, so there's that. Dirt Rally for $10. I hear this is really good. It was in Game Pass, but it's now out, so I haven't really played it though, but I have heard it's a pretty cool game. Really hard game though. Dishonored, I love this series. I recommend Dishonored 2, I'd recommend the Definitive Edition if you haven't played it, and I recommend Dishonored Death of the Outsider, and you can see they have a whole bunch of bundles here. You can get the complete collection for $32. If you haven't played any of the Dishonored yet, do yourself a favor, pick up this collection for $32. You're gonna absolutely love it. Guaranteed, love Dishonored. Doom for $15. Definitely 100% recommend. It's a great, great game. Dragon Age is in EA Access, so keep that in mind. $13 for the Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. I have not played Dragon Ball FighterZ, so I have really no opinion on some of these games. Dying Light, the following edition, or Dying Light, $13 for Dying Light, $18 for the following, which is the base game and all the DLC. So I recommend this one, especially if you have people to play it with. It's a really good time in 4-player co-op. It's, you know, zombie slaying parkour game. Pick that game up. It's a lot of fun. Elite Dangerous, people love this game. It's $15, so if you're into that, you might want to check it out. Enter the Gungeon is pretty cool for $7.50. I actually enjoyed this game quite a bit. What else we got here? The Fable games, back and pat, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is $15, or Game of the Year edition for $30 if you haven't gotten into Fallout yet. Want to check that out. And Fallout New Vegas is on sale for back and pat, which is, people, you know, when people talk about like which game's better, Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, I guess it just depends. People love New Vegas though. All the Far Cry games are on sale. I recommend 4 for $20. I love Far Cry 5, so I recommend getting that. Even though it might have been on sale for cheaper already, or maybe not, I still recommend Far Cry 5 and Primal as well, $25. I love the Far Cry games, so I think they're worth the playthrough. Faye is pretty cool for $10, although EA Access and the Vault, keep that in mind. Same thing with all these FIFA games. Final Fantasy Type 0 for $10. It's a pretty cool game. Easy 1000 if I'm remembering correctly. So pick that up if you're into Final Fantasy. For Honor, $14 for the deluxe edition. It's a pretty cool game if you haven't played it. Very unique, not a game really like that out there. So do yourself a favor, spend $14, I guess, and check it out. It's got a campaign. It's got some pretty unique multiplayer. I actually quite enjoyed it. Fortnite, I don't care for this. This isn't the Battle Royale stuff. This is the Save the World stuff. No, pass on Fortnite. Forza Motorsport 7. I mean, I can't really recommend it. You kind of know if you're into it, right? If you're into sim racers, it is $30. So if you're into sim racers and haven't played Forza Motorsport, you're like, what are you doing? Because it's like one of the better ones, right? So that'd be up to you guys. The whole Gears of War stuff is on sale. All these games, however, are in Xbox Game Pass, so it'll be actually cheaper to actually subscribe to that than actually buy Gears of War 4 for $20 or the Ultimate Edition or any of these things, so keep that in mind. Game of Thrones is an easy 1000 from Telltale, although I didn't really like the series. It was one of my disappointments from them. I recommend Grand Theft Auto 5 for $20, but who doesn't own it at this point? It's got a great campaign in Grand Theft Auto Online, but I didn't really care for the online part. I only really cared for the campaign. What else? Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, yes, 100%. Pick this up if you haven't already. It is a masterpiece. I played it on the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's developed by Ninja Theory, who Microsoft just purchased at this past E3. They acquired them for a new studio, add to their first party, and if you want to get a glimpse of what that studio is going to do for Microsoft, play this game, pick it up. You won't regret it, in my opinion at least. Hello Neighbor, I would pass on that. Homefront, I don't know if it's very good for $9, but I mean, some of these games are just kind of cheap enough where you're like, yeah, whatever. I'm not a fan of either the How to Survives or Hunting Simulator. Injustice 2, I actually really enjoyed this. Might be one of my favorite fighters ever. Love Injustice 2, totally recommend it. Inside and Inside Limbo. Look, if you haven't played Inside or Limbo, get them both. Get this $26 bundle. You won't be disappointed. But if you played Limbo and haven't played Inside, well, here you go. It's $10. Pick up Inside. It's one of the best games of the generation. Jurassic Park the game, easy 1000, $4. Telltale game, can't go wrong. Just Cause 3, I mean $6 for the base game, $9 for the base game plus all the expansions. So I mean $9, like just pick it up. Like one of those days you're just sitting there with nothing to play and you're like, you know what, I have Just Cause 3 for $9. Just, yeah, pick that up. Killer Instinct for $10, I think that's totally worth it. It has all 3 seasons, and it actually comes with Killer Instinct 1 and Killer Instinct 2. It's a great fighter. Not a lot of people really talk about that game anymore, but I think it's totally worth it. Lara Croft and Temple of Osiris for $3. I think that is definitely worth a playthrough. Late Shift, I actually really like this indie game as well. It's an FMV, pretty damn cool. Keep in mind, this is an Xbox Game Pass. And we have a whole bunch of Lego games on sale here. I really don't have much opinion on these. I used to play all these when they came out. There's so many of them, I'd stop playing them. I mean, they're all basically the same. It's just like, hey, do you like Jurassic Park? Do you like Marvel? You know, it's like, that's kind of like whatever you decide. You like Star Wars? If you do, then pick it up. Life is Strange, I recommend both of these. So you get Life is Strange Season 1 for $4, and you get Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is a prequel, for $8.50. Life is Strange Season 2 is coming out, I believe, in September. So if you want to get both of these on the cheap, kind of catch up on it. Easy thousands as well. I recommend that. I love Little Nightmares. $8 here is a pretty good deal if you ask me, or $12 if you want the 3 DLCs that kind of extend the story. Recommend that wholeheartedly. What else we got? Lost Odyssey for $6.25 in back and pat. Yes, if you like JRPGs, if you like Final Fantasy, pick that up. Mad Max for $10. It's not in Game Pass anymore. Pretty cool game by Avalanche, who's doing Just Cause 4 as well as Rage. So check that game out. Mafia 3 for $16. Check that game out. Pretty good price. Pretty good game too, from what I've seen. What do we got? We got some Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. Hey, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. Actually, these are pretty good co-op games, especially if you're fans of the characters, like all the Marvel characters are in it. And they have a bundle here. So for $15, you can get Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. And I played through both of these on the 360. And for that price, hell yeah, grab some friends. And it's kind of like a Diablo style, like brawler, hack and slash type of game. It's a lot of fun. Mass Effect, of course, I recommend Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. It's on EA Access. Keep that in mind. Mass Effect Andromeda, you really can't go wrong for $13. But then again, EA Access, trying to save you guys money. I still recommend the entire series if you haven't played it. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, love this game from Platinum Games. Play that for $10. Same thing with Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, $15. Can't go wrong with that. Metro, here we go. This is always on sale. Every time they do one of these, Metro Redux is always on sale. Comes with Metro 2033 and Last Light, which are kind of remastered for this gen. So $7.50, dude, it's a steal. It's probably the best deal in this whole thing. And you want to play these so you can get caught up on Metro Exodus, which comes out early next year. So, geez, if you love first-person shooters and atmospheric stuff, play these games, please. Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition for $10 with all the DLC. Yes, pick this up. Shadow of War, which just removed all the microtransactions and stuff, $25. I think that's a pretty good deal. So buy that if you haven't already. Minecraft Story Mode, Season 1, and it looks like Season 2 is on sale. Easy thousands. It's okay. It's okay. Some episodes are better than the others. So if you're into gamerscore, of course, it's easy thousands, so pick it up. I love Mirror's Edge, so buy this for $5. Mirror's Edge Catalyst isn't that good, but hey, for $5, can't go wrong. But then again, keep in mind, EA Access, trying to save everybody money here. Mortal Kombat XL, which is Mortal Kombat plus all the DLC for $10. Yeah, get that if you're really into fighting games. It's got a really cool story too. Murdered Soul Suspect. This is another game. It's actually pretty good, especially for $3. You'll get a lot of use out of this. It's a it's a mystery game, but it's also an easy thousand. For $3, you can't really go wrong. Need for Speed Payback, I would even avoid at $20. Don't buy that. EA Access is your friend for a lot of these games. Oh my God, here, Ori and the Blind Forest, the definitive edition. For $10, yes, get this. It's one of my favorite games of the generation. Plus, we have Ori and the Will of the Wisps coming out next year, so you want to be prepared for it. Outbreak: The Nightmare Chronicles is a really easy thousand for $2.50 if you're into that. Overwatch, $38. Man, Overwatch really hasn't dropped that much, huh? It's been out for like 2 years now. Still a great shooter. I guess it really depends on if you have friends to play it with. Pass Cure, nope. Skip that game. Skip Payday. I don't care how cheap Payday is, or I wouldn't get that. Pillars of Eternity, it's a pretty cool game, $15. We have some pinball stuff. Okay, where's the next really cool game? Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 for $5. It's a pretty good shooter. pretty damn good. I wonder when we're gonna get a Garden Warfare 3. If you haven't checked it out already, check it out. But then again, EA Access, Pixel Piracy, $3. Another one of those easy 1,000 gamerscore games. PUBG is on sale for $20. I play a lot of PUBG. I'm like 300 hours into the game, or I played 300 hours of it, and I really don't know if I'd recommend it to people. It runs like crap on the Xbox One and the Xbox One X. It's also a game that you need friends to really enjoy it with. So, and it doesn't have achievements yet. So, I don't know, man. Maybe wait till the end of the year when it gets achievements, and maybe it'll be a little bit cheaper. It's hard to not be able to wreck a game you really play all the time, isn't it? Yeah. Prey for $15. Yes, for $15, I think this is a really good game. I enjoyed it for $60. It was one of my games of the years last year. It was overlooked. And, you know, for $60, maybe you wouldn't enjoy it, but for $15, there's a lot of value here for $15, honestly. Cube 2, here we go, $16. I have the review up on the channel for this game. Really enjoyed this game. It's a Portal-like puzzle game. So if you enjoy stuff like that, you'll enjoy this. Quantum Break for $20. Yeah, I think it's worth the playthrough. I know $20 might seem a little high considering this game's 2 years old, but I quite enjoyed it. So I recommend Quantum Break. The Rainbow Six Vegas games. Yeah, sure, Vegas and Vegas 2 on back compat. They're good. They're good for at least a run through of the single player. Rayman Legends for $5, as well as Origins. I think these games are great, although most of the levels of Rayman Origins are in Rayman Legends. So I would definitely just pick up Rayman Legends for $5. Recon, $15, but it's an Xbox Game Pass. Here we have a bunch of Resident Evil games on sale. I recommend Resident Evil 1 for $8. I recommend Resident Evil 4 for $8. And I recommend Resident Evil 7 for $20. I'd skip 5 and 6. They aren't very good. 5 is better than 6. 6 is just pretty bad. And I honestly never played Resident Evil 0. Man, I like a whole bunch of stuff here. I mean, Resident Evil triple pack's not a bad deal. I guess $23 for 4, 5, and 6 is a good deal if you haven't played the Resident Evil games. Riptide Renegade, $5. That's an easy 1,000 gamer score. Rise of the Tomb Raider, $18. Yeah, you know what? I love Tomb Raider. I ain't gonna front. I love the reboot. I love this game. I think it's totally worth $18, and this comes with all the DLC. Plus, we have Shadow of the Tomb Raider launching in a couple months. You want to get through the story so you're caught up on everything. Runer, yes, I have a review up on the channel as well for this. It's a top-down kind of twin-stick shooter set in like a cyberpunk universe for $10. It's a great deal because the game is pretty damn awesome. Rise Legendary Edition. This was free with Xbox Gold at one point, so you might already have it. But $7.50. Hey, play it. You might enjoy it. But for that price, I'd recommend it. Saints Row 4 Reelected. I actually recommend this for $6. It's basically Crackdown. And it's actually pretty cool. I really enjoyed the Saints Row games. Not Get Out of Hell, because that was a DLC they turned into a full game for whatever reason. But I definitely recommend Saints Row 4. What else we got here? Scream Ride, no. Sea of Thieves is on Xbox Game Pass. I mean, I can't really say, I don't really like Sea of Thieves, but I know people do. Can't really recommend it, but like I said, a lot of stuff here is an Xbox Game Pass. Saves you a lot of money if you want to try out some of this stuff. Let's see. Sleeping Dogs for $4.50. It was free at one point, the game with gold. Still, if you haven't got it when it was free, it's worth a playthrough. Love this game. I actually played it twice, once on the 360 and then again on the Xbox One. Sniper Elite 3 and 4. I would recommend Sniper Elite 3, honestly. I thought Sniper Elite 4 wasn't as good, but they both feature co-op, so if you got someone to play, play it with, it's a good time. I recommend both South Park games. Fractured But Whole is $20, a good deal, and the Stick of Truth is $20 as well. Although I think Stick of Truth is the better game, but for $40, I mean, you get two pretty damn good games and pretty funny games. Honestly, there's some stuff that goes on there that is pretty funny. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $15. I think it's worth $15 if you're a Star Wars fan and you want to see the story that they crafted. Although I believe it's an no, is it an EA Access yet? It may not be, but either way, I think it's worth $15. If you want to dabble in the multiplayer, dabble, but it's worth it for $15, not for $60. State of Decay's on sale. This is also an Xbox Game Pass as well, so keep that in mind. What do we have here? Well, you got the Sticks bundle for $15 and you get 2 games, but I haven't really heard anything good about either of those. Sunset Overdrive here, yes, play it if you haven't, buy it if you haven't, $7.50. But keep in mind, Xbox Game Pass, Super Lucky's Tales and Xbox Game Pass. You know, I mean, it's $18. It's hard to recommend you buy the game when you can play it for $10 as well as some of these other stuff that's on here. A whole bunch of games on sale. Tacoma for $10. I actually quite like this game. It's a walking simulator from the people who made Gone Home. It's an easy 1000. You're on like a derelict space station trying to figure out what happened. It's pretty cool. Tales from the Borderlands, I recommend this. Easy 1000. And Telltale's Best Series. God, I hope they make a sequel to this one day. It was so good. But yeah, I recommend that. Tekken 7 is an easy 1000 if you're looking for that. Half decent fighter as well. The Bunker, this is $8. It's an FMV, just like Late Shift, and it's an easy 1000 gamer score. Let's see here. Evil Within and Evil Within 2 I recommend. So basically you could get Evil Within digital bundle, which I believe comes with the season pass for $12, and then get Evil Within 2 for $24, and you'd have both games, you know, for $36. This is pretty good. The Fall bundle, I actually really enjoyed the Fall. Not the second Fall game very much, but you know, if you could get the first Fall by itself, it's an easy 1000 and it's a pretty damn great game. The Invisible Hours is $13 and it's an easy 1000. It's like a couple hours long, so keep that in mind. These Jackbox Party Pack games are always easy gamer score as well. Let's keep on going. I think we're coming up to the end because we're in the S's. The Surge, if you're like Dark Souls, but maybe not as good, I actually quite like this game. For $12.50, I think it's worth playing through to see what the makers of Lords of the Fallen did. It's kind of like a sci-fi-ish Souls game. Quite enjoyable, so I recommend that. We already talked about the Batman Telltale stuff. I recommend it. They have all their other Telltale Mega Bundle stuff here. I mean, these are all good, and they're all easy gamer scores, so I'd recommend it just off of that. Plus, it's coming to an end. Like, Walking Dead final season is coming out soon, so if you want to catch up on, you know, the first season, the season 2, the New Frontier, and, you know, this one, then it's worth playing if you want to see how the story concludes. Witcher 2, yes, for $3. This is a killer steal. Maybe one of the better deals in here. Witcher 3, yes, one of the best games of the generation. You have 2 versions here. So you have Witcher 3 for $20, and you have the Complete Edition. They're like individual games on your profile, so you can actually double up the gamer score. This one comes with all the DLC, the Complete Edition, so you don't need to buy these. This one doesn't, so you'd have to buy the expansion passes. But yeah, like if you haven't bought Witcher 3 yet, what are you waiting for? $20 for one of the better games of the gen. Wolf Among Us, easy gamer score, great Telltale game. Thief for $4. You know what? Yeah, pick up Thief for $4. It's not that bad of a game. You might enjoy it as well. Titanfall 2 for $6, Ultimate Edition. Yes, pick this game up. It's one of the best games of the gen. And, God, it seems like it's always on sale for $6. It probably all... You know what? Let's check. I mean, look, it's $6, like, back in June, $6 back in March. Yeah, this thing's, like, always on sale for, like, $6. Ghost Recon. Looks like Ghost Recon's on sale for $20. Yeah, you know, if you got 4 friends to run through this game, it can be pretty cool. Rainbow Six Siege, $25. One of the best shooters of the gen. But then again, like any multiplayer game on this list, it all comes really down to like who you are playing with. If you don't have anybody to play with, I don't really recommend picking it up. But if you got a crew, it can be a lot of fun. Tomb Raiders, I already talked about this. I recommend both Tomb Raider Underworld, Definitive Edition, and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Although this was just free with games with gold, but it's a great game, $2. lot of good deals in this one, man. If you don't have a lot of games here, a lot of stuff here you can definitely pick up and have a great time with. Unravel 2 is already on sale. Geez, that game just literally came out a month ago. I don't think anybody bought this. I don't think the game's any good. Valiant Hearts: The Great War for $6 is a great game. Very moving story. Easy 1000 gamer score. I believe Uno's the same as well. Now, Vampires on sale. This game just came out as well. I haven't really gotten a chance to play that yet. Virginia, this is another walking simulator, but with like no voice acting, but it's pretty damn unique. I recommend it wholeheartedly for $4. I love this game. It was one of my top games of last year. Easy 1000. I really recommend it. You can't go wrong for $4. Watch Dogs 2, $18. Yeah, I actually really liked Watch Dogs 2. I thought it was a lot better than the first Watch Dogs, and it's pretty damn cheap. Watch Dogs 1, $12. I mean, if you had a choice between 2 and 1, I'd actually get 2, even though it's more expensive. It's a better game. Let's see what else we got here. Wolfenstein 2 for $24. Yes, it was my game of the year for last year, so I definitely recommend all the Wolfenstein games. We have this one. You have the New Order for $10. You have the Old Blood. So if you haven't played any of the Wolfenstein games, pick up the Wolfenstein 2-pack. You'll get the New Order and the Old Blood for $15, and then buy Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus. So basically for, what is that, $39? $40, you'll have 3 Wolfenstein games to play. You'll be set, man. You'll love them. If you really love first-person shooters, some good stuff there. And looks like that is the list. I know people love XCOM, but I've never really been a fan. So for those of you that recommended I make this video, hope you're happy. Those are all the games there that I would recommend for those prices. There's some easy gamerscore games in there. Keep in mind, a lot of these things are in Xbox Game Pass or on EA Access, so you don't have to spend as much money. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Hit that notification bell if you always want to be notified when I drop new videos like this or any others, because I do drop videos almost every single day. Share this out on Twitter so more people can see the deals, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.